I got my interest in bronze casting came in the Navy, when I was in the Navy in the service. And for almost 5 years at Columbia College, learning about art, and then 2 years in Italy, and then back here in Columbia. Had my first professional show at the Columbia Art League, and the rest is history.
Larry is a local artist here in town, although he's very accomplished in other communities and actually internationally. But he's an artist that lives here in Columbia, and he mostly sculpts, does large-scale sculptures. The City of Columbia Office of Cultural Affairs is very proud and excited to have Larry Young's artwork as a part of Flat Branch Park Phase 2.
While I was in the Navy, I cast bronze. We cast all kinds of metals in a small little foundry that wasn't near the size of this foundry. It was a very small facility on board a ship. We were a repair ship, a destroyer tender is what we were. And we took care of destroyers, aircraft carriers. We basically cast anything that they needed cast, but we did mostly bronze and aluminum. And that's kind of where I got my foundry experience. But it wasn't until I came to Columbia College that I combined that with my art education.
I think certainly one very unique thing about Larry is that he has his own foundry. It's very unusual for a sculptor to have their own foundry.
The lost wax process can be kind of confusing because there are a lot of steps. Probably my largest scale piece is the big Nexus across from Boone Hospital there at the corner of Old 63 and Broadway. But I work outside of Columbia too. I've got sculptures all the way from the East Coast to the West Coast, and I have some abroad also. Some over. I have a piece in Japan. I have pieces in Germany, Australia, to name a few. This piece was donated by the First National Bank for the Flat Branch area down there. But Marie Hunter's involved in helping it to happen, and we appreciate her efforts in that.
The two pieces are titled Marathon Man and Marathon Woman. So it's a kind of abstract image of two figures that are in the process of running or walking or whatever. And so they'll be situated kind of on the trail as someone would run by or walk by.
The arts program is really a wonderful program. It allows artists an opportunity to, it gives the city a wonderful opportunity to have art in all of their city buildings. And it's a great thing. There aren't a lot of cities around the country that do that, and Columbia should be proud that they're doing that.
I think certainly because Larry has been a member of this community for so many years and is very accomplished as an artist, it's exciting to be able to celebrate his success and feature someone like him with his work down here. And I think also it's a great example of how the city and the private sector can work together to make a project really outstanding.